Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo Sobat Jubel, kembali lagi di podcast Jubel Inspiratif yang selalu menghadirkan tamu-tamu yang menginspirasi. Sekarang saya sedang bersama dua peserta pertukaran pelajar, yaitu Florin dan Alia. Sebelum kenal lebih lanjut, yuk kita kenalan dulu. Hi guys. Okay, so could you introduce yourself? Start from Florin.
Nama saya Florin, saya berasal dari Swiss. And that's all I know, but I'm an exchange student from Switzerland. I'm 16 years old, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, thank you.
Halo semuanya, kenalin aku Alia Artita Dewi, biasa dipanggil Alia. Aku siswa pertukaran pelajar melalui program AKP Plus, yaitu Asia Kakehasi Program Plus. Aku bakal ke Jepang dari Agustus sampai Desember nanti.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I heard that you guys are an exchange student from IFS, right? Am I correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So could you guys tell me what is actually your program are? Like IFS, you are from IFS Swiss, right? So could you tell us what is IFS in Swiss? Like how do you know IFS?
For me, it's a bit special because I don't live like in a typical big city. In Switzerland, I live in a small village with like 100 to 200 people maximum. So most people there don't know AFS. I know it because of my mother, because she went to South Africa like 30-40 years ago. So yeah, that's how I got to know it, and I think I know it since I'm 10, but I kind of wanted always to do it, but didn't really. Yeah, it just didn't kind of fit until last year, and then I applied and got accepted.
Oh.
And here I am.
Okay, so what about you, Alia?
Aku kemarin ngikutin seleksinya sama kayak AFS, tapi program aku itu beda. Nama program aku yang kayak aku tuh sebutin tadi, AKP Plus. Jadi program ini tuh dibiayai full oleh pemerintah Jepangnya langsung, khusus ke Jepangnya jadinya.
Oke. Jadi Alia kan dari Jepang and Florin is from Swiss. Swiss to Indonesia. Kalau Alia Indonesia to Jepang. Okay. So what is your struggles about IFS? Like, do you have any difficulties from Swiss to Indonesia or from Indonesia itself?
I don't think I really have struggles. Like the thing is, everything is different. That's like a basic thing, but when you prepare for your year, you kind of know that it will be different, and as long as you don't expect too much or a certain thing and are open for most things, you won't be shocked too much. But still, like, there are things I don't like as much, like cold showers. It's just something I don't like, but it's not a culture shock or a problem for me.
Oke. Kalau Alia?
Kalau aku struggle-nya mungkin waktu seleksi.
Oh iya.
Di seleksi itu ada 2 kali seleksi, yaitu seleksi berkas sama wawancara dan dinamika kelompok. Nah, awalnya aku mikir aku hoki banget deh bisa lulus di program ini karena program ini dibiayai sama
penuh ya.
pemerintah Jepang. Tapi setelah aku pikir-pikir, ternyata aku berjuang juga loh di sini. Mulai dari berkas, aku bikinnya itu waktu itu di luar, dan itu aku nangis di luar. Dan waktu wawancara, beberapa hari sebelum aku mau wawancara, aku udah latihan dan aku nyari banyak referensi pertanyaan dari alumni sebelumnya, dan ternyata itu kepake banget, dan itu perjuangan banget ternyata.
Ya, karena kan ya namanya juga seleksi ya, Alia, ya nggak ada yang mudah lah ya namanya. Pasti melalui perjalanan yang sulit, terus pasti ada suka dan dukanya gitu ya. Jadi ya pasti adalah rintangan tersendiri buat kamu ya, Alia. Florin, do you feel like Palembang is your your comfort place, or do you feel I don't like here, like you want to go home? Do you feel
Homesick.
homesick?
I don't feel homesick, but I also don't feel like super comfortable in Palembang. But I think that's what it's about. Like the exchange year is about putting you outside of your comfort
Yeah,
zone,
agreed.
and also like the things I don't like are things that the people here also don't like the pollution. But it's just something that doesn't exist as bad as it is here in Switzerland, so it's different. Yeah. But it's not like a bad thing for me. It's more like it makes me realize how important climate and the environment is to me. So it's like a good thing because it's a new experience
Yeah.
that helps me improve myself.
Yeah.
Because before it's like, yeah, it's a thing I do, but like if I leave something on the floor, maybe doesn't matter as much. But now I'm like, well, every little thing counts, and it's especially important if I see how bad it is here.
So you like from the ordinary, you feel like the ordinary things. So you feel like, oh, it's extraordinary. Like
Yeah, it makes
you
small
you
things
care
feel big.
about little matters, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we need to step out from
Yeah.
our comfort zone. So
Also, like Indonesia is really different when it's about religion, for example.
yeah, religions.
Like in Switzerland, it doesn't matter. Like nobody cares about it except like older people
Yeah.
who grew up with it. But like the younger people, they don't care about it. Maybe some exceptions exist, but most people don't go to church or
I understand.
and most people are also Christian.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's also a big difference. And it also shows me like the advantages and disadvantages of religion. Like religion for me, it was more a political thing.
Oh,
Because, for example,
Different,
in Germany, the church is extremely political with like extreme big parts of
Yeah.
the housing market
Oh.
belonging to the church.
Yeah.
I think their total value is like bigger than the two biggest companies in Germany combined, and they're bigger and they get like taxes and stuff. So it's like really political, but here it's less political, I think. Like it still has definitely some influence on
Yeah.
politics, but it's more a people thing, I think, than a politics thing.
yeah. So it's like different minds, yeah, different perspectives
Different views,
about
different views.
Oke. So Alia kan nanti mau ke Jepang ya. Kira-kira what is your goals or your dreams to do in Japan nanti? Kalau udah sampai di Jepang, aku nih mau ngapain aja sih gitu?
First thing first, of course aku mau explore dulu karena alhamdulillahnya tempat aku tuh placement aku itu katanya enak untuk kemana-mana gitu. Jadi aku pertama aku mau explore dulu dan aku pengen pertama sih bisa baca dulu tulisan-tulisan yang ada ya,
Yeah,
biar aku
agree.
ngerti, aku tahu oh ini di sini gitu. Terus ya pastinya belajar
Yeah,
bahasa
of course.
Jepang dengan yang baik dan benar, dan aku pengen punya banyak teman sih dari Jepang.
Okay. So how about you, Florin? You've been here like around 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2
a bit
weeks.
more than
Yeah,
2 weeks.
more
but
than 2 weeks.
not
So,
even 3.
what do you want to do here? Like, do you have any goals? Do you have any dreams to do in your exchange country?
You know, the thing is, when you start an exchange program, I think the biggest point is always culture and like the life of a
Okay.
people
Yeah, yeah.
of a person in that country. Like you want to experience something new. For some people, it's because they don't like their home country. for other people it's just because they get bored or whatever. Generally, exchange students are really open, I think, and all in all, I don't know. For me, it's like when you go, it's the culture. But now that I arrived, it's more like self-improvement, I think. Like I want to get more independent. I want to also get stronger
Yeah, yeah.
physically, change my style
Yeah.
maybe, because it gives you time, and it also when you get back, the people kind of want to see a change in you, and
I understand.
that's easily made with physical change also. It's not like a major point, but it's like a minor point which is important to me. But naturally, I want to get to know other people.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with friends, like the normal
Yeah,
stuff
it's
teenagers
normal.
do.
It's
yeah.
normal, yeah. So yeah, it's normal to find experience. It's normal to change your appearance. It's normal to hang out. It's normal
Yeah.
to be friends. Yeah, I think it's normal, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is your reason you want to go to exchange, yeah. That is
No,
that is your
not
first
only.
reason, yeah.
I think the biggest reason is like self-improvement and
Yeah,
culture. Yeah, it's
that
not
also,
like
yeah.
specifically
Yeah.
about physical or anything. It's just you want to learn new
Yeah.
things, and it's also about experiencing new things.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
for me, I think one of the most important things I learned in my life is try to experience as much as possible. Like even if you know it's probably gonna be a bad experience, as long as you know you're gonna survive it, it's still an experience
Yeah.
that's gonna help you. Like I don't like height, like
Oh,
tall,
yeah, I see.
high
Yeah, yeah,
bridges and
understand.
stuff. But I still want to try like bungee jumping at least once in my life. Just
Yeah.
just
For
'cause it's an
experience, yeah.
experience,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's a bit the same with this. Like I try as many foods as possible,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
make as many
Yeah.
new friends as possible. Um, but also keep true to myself, I guess. Like reinforce what I'm proud about myself. Like I like to be an honest person, so I try to make that even more extreme. Or as I've said, like the environment, I like to care about the environment, and that's also like something that gets amplified,
Yeah.
I guess. And yeah, all in all, it's about self-improvement. Yeah.
Oke, kalau Alia sendiri, kira-kira what is your reason why you choose Japan as your country?
Aku memang udah suka Jepang dari awal-awal COVID. Aku kayak suka nonton anime.
Anime lovers, yeah, it's just normal. We have our own reason to choose
Yeah.
our exchange country, ya.
Yes, itu kayak alasan remeh banget ya.
Ya, it's okay.
Tapi karena dari alasan kecil itu aku sampai bisa berangkat
Iya,
sekarang.
jadi
Aku-
motivasi ya.
Iya, itu motivasi banget. Dan oh ya, untuk motivasi, sebenarnya aku termotivasi sama exchange student yang kemarin,
Mm-mm.
Fauzia. Kebetulan kami waktu itu satu kelas 10, dan aku ngeliat dia, wow kok dia bisa ya exchange ke Italia. Jadi aku termotivasi untuk kayaknya aku mau deh ikut gitu.
Okay. Florin, do you feel like your friends, especially in your classroom, do you find it comfortable with them, or do you find any difficulties with the learning or the teachers or the language?
I mean, naturally, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's
It's a totally new language. I basically learned for 1 week or 2 weeks maybe before I came
Yeah.
here, because before I had school and exams and stuff, so I didn't have like the time. But I mean, the thing is, the language is like totally different. So
yeah,
it's
totally.
it's a weird feeling. It's not that the language itself is hard, or like the words are hard to say or write or anything. It's just hard to remember
Yeah.
because I can't like build bridges. Like if you know Italian and want to learn Spanish, then it's a lot easier because
Oh, yeah,
it's both
yeah,
Latin languages,
yeah,
so the languages have like maybe similar
Yeah,
words.
similar,
you
yeah.
can kind of guess maybe. Also like how you form a verb or
Yeah.
use a noun. It's not the same,
Yeah.
but it's similar.
Yeah,
and-
similar.
and
Not like Swiss and Indonesia. It's
Yeah,
totally different. Yeah.
It's totally different. Like I speak German, I speak English, I speak Romansh, language that's only spoken like in Switzerland, 0.5% of all people. Not a lot of people generally. It's also a language that's almost dying, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I understand like Italian, some Spanish, some French. I had like 2 years French in school. I had 2 years Latin in school. It's generally like a lot of Latin languages and Germanic, but Indonesian is just like it has some Dutch derived words, I would say.
Yeah.
So like some when I hear them make sense from the German kinda, but most of the words are like I can't build any bridges to the already
Okay.
to the languages I already know. So yeah, it's kind of hard,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it's still fun. And like in the classroom, I have my friends who speak English, and well, not perfect English naturally, but it's enough to communicate,
yeah.
you know. And in the worst case, we can just take translator to
Yeah, it's
translate, and it works. And the teachers they teach it in Indonesian, so I don't understand a lot, but it's kind of guessing like.
From
you look at how they speak,
from their
maybe at
gesture?
their PowerPoint
Yeah.
gesture.
Oh, okay.
Then maybe you hear like one word and
Oh,
then
I see.
you can kind of guess and hope it's correct and ask
Yeah,
a
yeah.
friend, hey, did he just say that? And then yeah, it's okay, it
Yeah.
works. Also, like maths is way easier for me like than
Yeah,
economy.
Yeah.
Because maths is more about logic and numbers, while economy is basically it's also about numbers, but it's very text-based.
So you like math?
Yeah. 'Cause I
From
understand.
all the subjects, you like math.
Yeah, but actually I like arts the best. Like
Arts. Oh, yeah. I see your
'cause
post.
I like the
Yeah.
teacher, and for whatever reason, it's easy for me to understand
Mr.
him.
Mr.
I don't know her.
Oh, you don't
his name.
know his name. Okay.
No, I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Cause I see your Instagram post.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You like arts. You like you like arts and you like posting it like
Yeah.
the
I
drawing.
really
Yeah.
also love music, so we're currently doing that. So yeah.
Oke. Kalau what about you Alia? Kalau Alia sendiri kira-kira gimana nih preparationsnya? Apa tuh? Gimana persiapannya untuk pergi ke Jepang nanti? Do you have you learned any Japan language?
Ya.
Oke. Boleh dong kita mau tahu nih gimana sih cara memperkenalkan diri dalam bahasa Jepang tuh gimana?
Perkenalan diri.
Ya, perkenalkan diri.
Konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa Alia desu. Watashi wa 16 desu.
Oh, Jurokusai itu apa?
16 tahun.
Oh, 16 tahun. Oke.
16
Oke. Florin kan Alia tadi Florin Alia have been introduced herself in Japan language. So, can you introduce yourself in Swiss language?
Sure. It depends like what language you want. 'Cause,
Oh.
you want German?
Okay.
Okay.
I can speak German a little.
It's Swiss German. It's different.
Oh,
standard
okay.
German.
I want to hear.
Ja, ich freue mich, mich da können vorzustellen. Mein Name ist Florin Jelmo, ich komme aus der Schweiz. Ich bin 16, ich komme aus dem Kanton Graubünden, genauer gesagt einem kleinen Dorf in der Nähe von Squal. Ich bin jetzt da seit 2 Wochen und mir gefällt es sehr gut. Ja.
I totally don't understand. What is the what is the meaning?
It's a lot of it. I said first like my name,
Oh.
then my age,
Oh, okay.
then where I'm from.
So it's
um,
Swiss Germany, yeah.
It's Swiss German, yeah.
Oh.
In Switzerland we have Swiss German, which is kind of like it's not an accent. It's like it's special. It's almost its own language, but it doesn't like have grammar or really any rules. It's basically how you speak it, and you also write it how you speak it. But we only write it like with friends, and for the official stuff we use the Hochdeutsch, which is the German, I guess.
Okay. Okay, last one. Do you have any words, quotes, or any suggestions for they who wants to be like you guys, who wants to be an exchange students? Do you have any motivations or whatever words or
Just try it.
just try it? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
that's
it's,
the
it's
important
about
things.
think about what you want to achieve, and also what your current life is like, if you're happy with it, if you want to change it, what you want to change. And once you consider like all those things, you can kind of judge, hey,
Yeah.
am I ready? Do I really want to do this? And if you do, then just apply and try.
Just try it.
And if it works, then great. And if it doesn't, then try again.
Yeah, try again.
Yeah.
Try again until you make it.
Exactly. It's all about trying and experiences.
Kalau Alia sendiri gimana?
Sama sih ya.
Sama ya, coba aja dulu
aja
ya.
dulu ya.
Just try it ya.
Ya.
Apapun
Tapi,
hasilnya,
pokoknya
try it.
jangan meremehkan hal kecil.
Ya, benar.
Jangan meremehkan
Benar.
hal kecil.
Kita tuh harus berani, harus apa ya? Harus
Berani mencoba,
ya berani mencoba,
harus
harus confident, harus mau keluar dari zona nyaman.
Iya, benar.
Kayak kata Florin tadi, he said we have to get out from our comfort zone so we can improve ourselves, so we can be another different person, like jadi lebih mandiri, lebih apa ya, lebih pokoknya jadi orang yang berbeda dari sebelum kamu berangkat sampai kamu berangkat gitu. Terus pulangnya, wah, you totally different, like.
I think only when you go outside of your comfort zone you realize where your borders are.
Yeah.
Like what you definitely don't want to do, or also maybe you realize, oh, that's something I never would have done, but it's something I
I see.
like, so I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
more. And only by breaking those boundaries you normally have, you can experience new things and also improve yourself.
Oke. Ya, jadi apapun yang kalian ingin coba, terkhususnya di pertukaran pelajar ini ya. Jadi kunci pertamanya tuh harus berani mencoba, harus try it lah ya first ya.
Percaya diri sih.
Percaya diri, dan jangan lupa what is your main reason to be an exchange student. So that will guide you guys to be apa ya, semangat dan lebih mengejar begitu ya. Ketika kalian percaya bahwa aku ingin mengikuti exchange student, so I have to be like this and like this. So and then ketika kalian pulang ke your country ya, host country, kalian akan sadar, I'm totally a different person. I will never do the things that I would never think of it. Like when I be an exchange student, I try it and I feel like I like it. So when you come back to your country, you feel, I should have done that like more and more again. Okay, thank you for Florin and Alia that have be my guests today. So I hope,
Happy to be here.
yeah, happy to be here also, because some of my friends said, Bunga, you will be the host of Florin and Alia. Oh my God, say my name to Florin like that. Okay, so Florin, you have so many fans out there, especially in my class. So, hi class, this is Florin. So, this is Florin. I already said it to you. Hi class. Okay. So, thank you for listening and watching the Jubel Inspiratif podcast. See you again, and I'm Bunga Zulaika Perika. Belajar bersama, maju untuk semua, kita pasti bisa. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.